Political terrorism and polarization is increasing day by day surrounding USA political election.
And I think that actually democracy, world order, or the order for a country has altered itself. Our founding fathers, or even before the founding fathers, those who invented the notion of democracy, ancient Greeks, they had their own notion of what democracy was like. It was selected citizens of the country who would vote and decide on the destiny of the country. It was mostly white males. Women were not allowed to vote. There was no children. There was no minorities. It was a very homogeneous and group of people deciding. That was democracy. Now, more than 2,000 years later, democracy has evolved, society has evolved, and the composition of society is very different today. But I think the composition of society, where there are a lot of minorities, there are different groups of people representing their interests, and there is no homogeneity anymore in the society. Democracy cannot survive.
How can you differentiate Kamala Harris and Donald Trump? There are, key social issues, race, immigration, gun control, reproductive rights, and economy.
So I believe that the root of the problem lies in the problem itself. A lot of these issues have been created sort of artificially by Carter's administration. America has survived with guns for over 200 years, and there was never an issue. America has survived with immigrants. In fact, America is built on immigrants, and immigration was never an issue up until very recently. So I believe that the problems themselves were created by the administration that believes that working on these problems or focusing on these problems is somehow advantageous for them.
Do you believe Kamala Harris is better?
I believe that for 4 years she's been purposely destroying the country, and the country is in a very dire situation right now. Another 4 years and this country will be destroyed forever.
There's a lot of things, are being discussed in America. People's confidence is shattered. There is a lot of issues, in American societies. What would you say?
Right, of course, there will always be a lot of things happening in society, especially in a society that's composed of so many different ethnic groups, religious groups, age groups, sexual orientation groups. American society is very, very diverse, and bringing this diversity together requires a very strong skill that I believe Kamala Harris doesn't have.
Merits and demerits this modern age. What would you say about cyber security?
I believe that cyber war is going to be a next war. It's very clear how cyber weapons are becoming more and more destructive today, in the sense that they do not necessarily kill people, but they really impact lots, big swaths of people and whole layers of population, even countries. A whole system of hospitals or electric grids or can be taken down and impact millions of people at once. So I believe that cybersecurity is of utmost importance today, and if people try to ignore it, it's going to shoot them in the back.
A word is unsafe now because of cybersecurity, cyber attacks.
Well, just like everything else in this world, cyber world can be both advantageous and dangerous. On the one hand, internet brings people together. Internet brings knowledge to your fingertips. Internet spreads. Through the internet, people can keep in touch. I live in 4 different continents. I have 3 friends all over the world. And if not for the internet, I would not be able to stay in touch. It can be a very dangerous weapon, or it can help you feel comfortable. So just like everything, just like every other tool there is, knives, guns, internet can save or destroy.